obecon, sharing strategy for success.
obecon 2022 is getting started just now. ये कॉन्फ्रेंस ओबेसिटी और डायबिटीज के ट्रीटमेंट के लिए सभी टाइप के स्पेशलिस्ट को साथ में लाने वाले हैं। डायटिशियंस, फिजिकल एक्सपर्ट, एंडोस्कोपिस्ट, सर्जन्स, दवाई वाले सभी के साथ में हम ओबेसिटी और डायबिटीज की ट्रीटमेंट करने वाले हैं। कोविड और ये आज के ज़माने में हमने देखा है कि ओबेसिटी और डायबिटीज से lapro सेंटर हर साल लेता है। इसे लिया है डॉक्टर ओबेसिटी स्पेशलिस्ट एंड डायरेक्टर ऑफ lapro सेंटर।
ओके सर, इस प्रोग्राम में और कौन कौन चीफ गेस्ट आने वाले हैं?
यहाँ पे सभी न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट, सभी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, फिजिशियन, इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन, एंडोक्राइनोलॉजिस्ट, डायबिटीज स्पेशलिस्ट सब साथ में आके इस टाइम पे दुनिया में जो जो भी एडवांसेस आए हैं वो साथ में ला के लिए
ओके, और कितने दिन का ये कॉन्फ्रेंस है?
ये 2 दिन का कॉन्फ्रेंस है, पूरे दिन है। पूरी इंडिया से 300 से ज़्यादा स्पेशलिस्ट आए हैं, 30 से ज़्यादा इंटरनेशनल एक्सपर्ट, नेशनल एक्सपर्ट साथ में वहाँ पे शेयर करेंगे।
Intake has to be so much that the expenditure is being understood of individualized. But then what about the requirement? And how do we look at requirement? And as you can see, the requirement depends upon n number of areas. If I have to calculate your calorie intake, whatever BMI you are, presentation please. So we are going to talk about what are low calorie diet does need to consider before we plan the diets. So the most important thing is individuals react differently to different kind of foods because of their metabolism, be it like whether they are sports person or whether they
not require as much physical examination as a medical consultation will require. Hence dietary consultation works very well on an online platform. That is what I have observed. And why, I'll tell you, because I'll tell you.
They've understood it and they're probably asking you these questions. So is counting calories by patients really good for their health and even for our practice as well? Well, this is, but now this is last year's data, which is October 21st data, which shows
would be great. So what chapati is for my in my house is different from the other's house. Also for the if your housemate does the chapati, the
on interacting. So especially when we look at obesity and we look at eating disorders, there is a lot of interaction which is required because it's dealing with various levels of emotions, behavior or
label, but we hardly read that. I think there is a separate session on the label, so then speaker will explain how to read the label. So my job is just to make you aware about what is lying inside. So now this is how the stabilizers work. Sometimes stabilizers are important also. Not all stabilizers are bad. So
All of us unknowingly consume a lot of sugar. Just to give you an example, that Mentos which is lying on your table, it doesn't say that on the packet, but it has a lot of glucose in it. So all of us probably since morning we are sitting here, so the temptation is just pick up one Mentos and eat, and you're eating sugar.
a developing country, our resources are limited, and if so many people have the burden of a disease, and today fortunately obesity is taken as a disease, right? So what would be the economical status for us? We are spending almost 1% of our GDP for the treatment. What's going to happen to our country? So definitely conferences like these need to train experts who need to go to the society and train others.
It can be immune mediated. We have lactose, caffeine, histamine, gluten and many other additives. And we also have, today we are going to talk gluten. So let me go a little scientific to understand the molecule of gluten. Refers to a family of proteins.
WHO. It is also called as to describe the global epidemic of overweight and obesity. So as we all know, it is not from me I should explain to this august gathering and all the knowledgeable people of this, especially of this topic which we are discussing over here, but a tenure of 2.5 years which I worked for as a health minister, I just want to contribute some of my experience over here. Of course, this non-communicable disease is now heading as a number one disease in the hierarchy of most dangerous, and especially the death toll, which is more in numbers, is because of this sedentary type of diseases, lifestyle diseases, especially